Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy, man. I'm so excited. NBA preseason is about to start up. I have not been this excited for an NBA season in a very long time. As y'all know, man, the Detroit Pistons just got Bojan Bogdanovic. And, yeah, we're going for that play-in tournament, baby. We're going for the play-in tournament. Can't wait to start reacting to games again and everything. But for today's video, we got predicting every NBA team's starting lineup and top reserve this season. So we're going to go through this, see if I agree with it, just because, you know, there's a lot of talent in the NBA. You don't really ever know, like, what the complete starting five is. I guess sometimes they're pretty obvious, but other times it's like, this guy could start or this guy could start. So let me know in the comment section below, who do you think should be the starting five for your favorite basketball team? As a Pistons fan, let me go Cade, Ivy, Holmadique. Let's go Bojan at the 4, and let's go Isaiah Stewart at center, right? We ain't ready to play Duran at center yet, are we? Man, I kind of want to see Duran play too. I don't know, man. Could go a lot of different ways. You also got Marvin Bagley, Nerlens Noel, but okay, let's get going on this. We got the Atlanta Hawks, so they got Trey, DeJounte, DeAndre, John, and Clint. I think that is the starting five they should go with, but with Bogdan as the sixth man, hoping over time Okongwu gets some additional minutes and everything like that, and I could even see a guy like Clint Capella maybe even flip by the trade deadline if Okongwu was given the minutes and everything, but overall, solid starting five. I think that's definitely the opening night one. Next up, we got the Boston Celtics. So keep in mind, it's just been reported that Robert Williams is going to be out for like 3 months with a surgery. So that's not great for the Boston Celtics, especially with everything else going on with that team right now too. But they got it listed as Marcus, Jalen, Tatum, Al, and Robert Williams. So with Robert being out, I wonder if they're going to go more small ball and put Al at center with Jason Tatum at, well, pretty much move down everybody a spot and then put Malcolm Brogdon as the starting point guard. Or maybe they really should go out and sign like Dwight Howard. But I think regardless, I think Al Horford ends up being the center. Maybe they want to keep the chemistry intact and everything, and they'll go like Grant Williams at the 4. You guys let me know what y'all think the Celtics are going to do in the comment section below. Okay, next up, we got the Brooklyn Nets with Kyrie, Seth, KD, Ben Simmons, and Nick Claxton. Yeah, I would say this is probably going to be it. It makes me a little nervous just because we've never really seen. Yo, what just happened, man? I felt like my Luka is down, man. Luka Doncic is down, and now he's just destroyed. All right, man, but little nervous because we've never really seen like Ben Simmons play in a lineup where like everybody to some extent couldn't shoot the basketball, unless I'm forgetting about certain years or whatnot. But you know, there's always been like Joel Embiid at center, so Ben Simmons playing that 4th, Nick Claxton. That spacing makes me a little nervous. Yes, everybody else can shoot, but we'll kind of see how that all operates and everything. I'm just a little worried about it, I wouldn't mind Ben Simmons playing center and starting Joe Harris. Like, that's just how I think it should be, but we'll see what happens over time. Charlotte Hornets, LaMelo, Scary Terry, Gordon, PJ, Mason Plumlee with Kelly Oubre. Yeah, Mason will probably be the starter, although I really hope that Mark Williams starts getting some minutes just because, like, this team, they're not going to make the playoffs this season. It's just not going to happen. So, you know, having Mark Williams get him some run out there, getting him, you know, chemistry going and everything, I think is kind of important. Next up, we got the Bulls with Caruso, Levine, DeMar, Patrick, Vooch, and Ayo. And, it says Lonzo's going to miss the beginning of the season. I was like, why is he not in here at all? But he's going to be missing the beginning of the season. And this, I would say that probably should be the lineup. I'm cool with that. Probably have Zach, Levine, and DeMar as like the primary ball handlers. You know, Caruso kind of playing more off ball. But overall, I would say that's probably the way you go. Although Ayo at point guard, I wouldn't mind that either. I thought he was pretty good. He also got Kobe White, wants some more offense. But, yeah, Caruso probably gets the start. I'm cool with that, I would say. Cleveland Cavaliers, Darius, Donovan, Isaac, Evan, and Jarrett with Karis LeVert off the bench. No doubt, although I'm going to give the respect to Kevin Love, who was great last year as a 6th man, to say he's the 6th man. Karis LeVert, you give the 7th man. But, yeah, and also they got, I think, yeah, Okoro should get the start. He's got to be able to knock down his 3-point shot. He's essentially has to be 3 and D, like that to a T or to a D, whatever you want to say. But, yeah, Isaac Okoro at the small forward spot, I think, is probably the route to go. Dallas Mavericks, Luka, Spencer, Tim, Dorian, and JaVale. I don't know why I'm not saying last names. Kind of same time, I guess. With Christian Wood at the 6th man. So, yeah, I thought Christian Wood was going to get the start, but I think his lack of consistent defense does make you a little concerned, as opposed to him coming off the bench and being able to be a big-time scorer for the team and everything. It's probably the right route to go. I wouldn't be surprised if over the course of this season he ends up being the starter. JaVale's going to bring you defense and everything and catch some lobs, but I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys, they all got Dinwiddie at the 2 spot? I think Dinwiddie also comes off the bench. I think you start Reggie Bullocks. I'm sorry. Yeah. I don't know if that's going to be the exact one. What you all think? Okay, next up, we got the Denver Nuggets with Jamal, KCP, Michael Porter, Aaron Gordon, and Jokic with Bones off the bench. I think that's no doubt the starting five. And watch out for the Denver Nuggets. This team is going to be dangerous. I mean, damn, like Michael Porter, Jamal, they could return to like some form of how they were before. This team was already great with back-to-back MVP Jokic. So, yeah, going to be a very scary team. Detroit Pistons. We got Cade, Ivy, Sadiq, Bojan, and Isaiah Stewart. And they actually got Jalen Duren listed as the sixth man, which is nice. I like to see that because I am wondering with the team if, Duren is going to get some good quality minutes this season or not. Because obviously, they still have Nerlens Noel on the team and everything. And yes, they traded away Kelly Olynyk. But, yeah, I think I would prefer Duren to get the minutes over Nerlens Noel. If I'm being 100% honest, I think that's how it's going to go. I don't know if Duren's going to be the sixth man, though. You still got Killian Hayes and Alec Burks. But, yeah, I guess that doesn't really matter. But I'm cool with the lineup. Like, that's a fun lineup. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Golden State Warriors, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Wiggins, Draymond, and Kevon Looney. What's going to happen with James Wiseman? Like, it's not being listed right here at all. Like, James Wiseman should be back. Do you guys think Wiseman starts, or do you think he comes off the bench to start things off? If I'm being honest, if you got Jordan Poole coming off the bench already, like you got him coming off the bench with James Wiseman, that's like a whole ass 2 out of 5 starting five right there on a lot of other NBA teams. So I think for chemistry reasons, you do keep Kevon as the starting center and let Wiseman work himself into the system over time. I'm cool with that as the starting five. No doubt. I mean, won a championship, right? All right, Houston Rockets, Kevin Porter at point guard, Jalen, Eric, Jabari, and Alpi. With Deshaun Tate as the sixth man. Do you guys think Eric Gordon is going to be the starter? They also got, what's his name, Tari Eason, who I wouldn't mind playing too. I don't know if Eric Gordon gets the start or not. I think maybe they do it just out of respect to him as a veteran of the team, but I do think he's gone by the trade deadline. He's going to be gone by the trade deadline. Next up, we got the Pacers with Tyrese, Benedict Mathurin, Buddy Hield, Jalen Smith, Miles Turner. Another team that's probably going to be, not a playoff team, but it's going to be a lot of fun to watch. Like Benedict Mathurin, watch out for him with Tyrese in the backcourt. Although I think, how tall is Benedict? Isn't he like 6'6"? He might be the small forward. Regardless, it's going to be a very scary team in a few seasons, but it's going to be a lot of fun to see it develop in the beginning. Clippers, John Wall. For some reason, he's like not bolded here. Paul George, Kawhi, Batum, Zubats, and the sixth man says Reggie or Norman or Marcus or Luke Kennard or Robert Covington or Terrence Mann. I guess we gotta list all the players in this case. Out of all those guys, it's gonna be Luke Kennard. No man, it's gonna be Norman Powell as the sixth man. He'll be the titled sixth man of the team. Lakers, Russell, Beverly, LeBron, AD, and Thomas Bryant. Thomas Bryant getting the start at center, which if AD can actually knock down his damn shots and not shoot 18% from three. If LeBron can play a little bit more off ball with Russell Westbrook, I mean, Thomas Bryant's a pretty good offensive center, so it could actually kind of work a little bit. This team's not going to be amazing defensively because, the great teams had, or the great Lakers had, Lakers team had, Dwight at center and everything playing with AD, and I think, JaVale McGee also. So Thomas Bryant's not going to bring that interior presence. Probably more AD play on the inside and Bryant kind of roaming the arc. Memphis Grizzlies, Ja, Desmond, Dylan Brooks, Jaren Jackson, Steven Adams. Yep, no arguments there. Tyus Jones is the sixth man. Miami Heat. So they do have Caleb Martin listed at that power forward position. And six-man Tyler Hero. I think Tyler Hero starts. I think if they don't start him, they're going to cause some pissiness in the locker room. And nobody wants piss in the locker room, man. Like, flush the damn toilet. You know what I'm saying? But Caleb Martin, do you guys think he's going to be the next PJ Tucker? I still think this team needs to make one more move. Just one more move, man. Get PJ Washington. I've been saying it forever. Please get PJ Washington or get Jay Crowder back. Do something. Maybe they trade for Olynyk, although they can't. Well, they can't do that now. Not till the trade deadline. But yeah, Milwaukee Bucks. Drew Holiday, Grayson Allen should be starting at the 2 spot. Chris Middleton, Giannis, Brook Lopez. Seen this lineup before. Great lineup. Hopefully everybody can stay healthy. T-Wolves. This team is going to be dangerous. This team's got some length, man. You got D'Lo at point guard. You got Anthony Edwards, who's built like a damn linebacker. Jaden McDaniels, what is he, 6'9" or 6'10", something like that? You got Cat at power forward, AD at the center. And I forgot Kyle Anderson was even part of this team. Wow, man. This team, we all think they're going to be seeded at next season. Let me know in the comments. We got the Pelicans. This one's going to be interesting. So they got CJ at point guard. Herbert Jones going from power forward to shooting guard. Ingram at the 3, Zion at the 4, and Jonas at the center position. That's a weird-ass lineup, man. It's positionless basketball. I'm excited to watch the Pelicans play. I'm going to see if this all works out, though. New York, you got Brunson, RJ Barrett, Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley. Y'all wish. No, Evan Fournier. Julius Randle and Mitchell Robinson with quickly off the bench. Cool with that. Next up, we got the OKC Thunder. Shea, Josh, Lou, Darius, and Derek Favors with Pukashevsky. Yep, Chet's out for the season. And Shea's going to be missing some time too, I believe. Although he might be ready to go by the start of the season. We got the Magic with Cole Anthony, Jalen Suggs, Franz, Paolo, and Wendell Carter. Let Jalen Suggs play point guard, man. Like, give him... He is the future of this team. With Paolo, of course. Like, he needs to be running the team. Not playing shooting guard, not playing off ball. He needs to be the point guard. I hope they do that, man. 76ers, Harden, Tyrese, Tobias, PJ, Joel Embiid. Almost said Joel Anthony. It's like, y'all don't wish that one. But, yeah, that seems about right. It's going to be deadly. Very deadly. Phoenix Suns. You got CP3, D-Book, Mikal, Jay, and DeAndre. I think Jay's going to get traded. Like, he's literally liking, like, tweets and statuses and things like that about being traded. Like, he's not going to be part of the team by the time the season starts. Portland, Damian, Simons, Josh Hart, Jeremy Grant, and Nurkic with Nazir Little as the 6th man. I like Nazir Little a lot. I'm wondering if he should be the starting small forward, but Josh Hart plays with a lot of heart, for lack of a better term. I wouldn't be surprised if he's the one that ends up starting. Kings, we have De'Aaron Fox, Malik Monk, Harrison Barnes, Keegan Murray, and Domantas Sabonis with Kevin Huerter at 6th man. I know me personally, I want Malik to start, but I've talked to Kings fans that want Kevin Huerter to start. I think either way they'll be fine. It's a good looking starting 5, man. It'd be a very up-tempo team. Well, with the exception of Sabonis. Oh no, Sabonis got some handles and stuff like that. Always win the damn skills competition and stuff. But yeah, see what this Kings team can do. By the way, I'm waiting for the tweet from, there's a dude that always tweets me about the Kings, man. I'm waiting to hear back what I said wrong, man. What did I say wrong? Let me know. He tweets me every time I talk about the Kings. What I'm talking about, bro. San Antonio Spurs. Josh Primo at point guard. Man, they got Victor Wembanyama written all over it. I mean, nothing against Josh Primo. It's just like you're asking this 19-year-old kid who wasn't the most efficient player last season to be the starting point guard for an NBA franchise all of a sudden. Like, we'll see. Devin Vassell at shooting guard, Kellen Johnson, Dougie McBuckets, and Jakob Poeltl. See, I'm shifting everybody down. Yeah, who's the one dude they got? I forgot his name. Trey Jones? Is that it? He should start at point guard. If you're going to go with the young blood there anyway. Raptors, Fred, Gary, OG, Scotty, and Pascal. So they are going to go with Pascal at the center position for the positionless type of basketball lineup that they want to run. I still don't know if it's ideal, but I also see, too, where Raptor fans are like, we like our team. We don't want to trade any of these players away. We'll make it work. I just don't know if I love Pascal at center, like, long-term to win a championship. Utah, Mike Conley, Colin, Malik, Lowry, Jared, THT. Okay. Trade Mike Conley, start THT, and you'll be good. Washington Wizards, Monte, Bradley, Denny, Kyle, and Chris Tapps. It's a fine lineup. It's not making the playoffs, though. Sorry to say Bradley Beal. Another season of being loyal at the cost, not making the playoffs. That's all we got, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out, my friends.